on this problem.
So in that worst case scenario, whether we have an apocalyptic ending for all of us, we get destroyed existentially, or we become enslaved in the Matrix, or whatever it might be. Tell me how it actually happens in your mind. How does this AGI assume control? I mean, there are these famous moments in Terminator and elsewhere. One of the Terminators, that final scene where the nuclear bombs are going off all over. I mean, there are lots of different ways people have imagined this. The way you see it, tell me how it happens, and how, if things continue to go in the direction that you fear, how long will it take to get there?
Well, of course, I don't personally know how exactly things will play out. I can't see the future. And I can give you a feeling, though, of how I expect it to feel. How I expect it to feel like when it happens. The way I expect it to feel is kind of like if you play chess against a grandmaster. Now, I'm really bad at chess. I'm not good at chess at all. But I can play, a little bit of an amateur game. But when you play against a grandmaster, or someone who's much, much, much better than you, the way it feels is not like you're having a heroic battle against the Terminator. You're having this incredible back and forth, and then you lose. No, it feels more like you think you're playing well, you think everything is okay, and then suddenly you lose in one move, and you don't know why. This is what it feels like to play chess against a grandmaster. And this is what it's going to feel like for humanity to play against AGI. What's going to happen is not some dramatic battle that, the Terminators rise up and try to destroy humanity. No, it will be things get more and more confusing. More and more jobs get automated, faster and faster. More and more technology gets built, which no one even quite knows how the technology works. There will be mass media movements that don't really make any sense. Like, do we really know the truth of what's going on in the world right now? Even now with social media, do you or I really know what's going on? Well, how much of this is fake? How much of it is generated, with AI or other methods? We don't know. And this will get much worse. Imagine if you have extremely intelligent systems, much smarter than humans, that can generate any image, any video, anything, trying to manipulate you. Well, and being able to develop new technologies to interfere with politics. The way I expect it will go is that things will seem like mostly normal, just like weird. Just like things are getting weirder and weirder, and then one day, we will just not be in control anymore. It won't be dramatic, there won't be a fight, there won't be a war. It will just be one day, the machines are in control and not us.
And even if there is a fight, sorry to interrupt, even if there is a fight or a war, they've handed us the gun and the bullets and we've done it. I mean, it's us that might do all of this, precipitated by being controlled in some way.
Absolutely possible. I don't think an AI would need to use humans for that, because they could develop extremely advanced technology, but it's totally possible. Humans are not secure. It is absolutely possible to manipulate humans. Like, everyone knows this. Yeah. Humans are not immune to propaganda, not immune to mass movements. Imagine if, an AGI gives Kim Jong-un a call and says, hey, I'm going to make your country run extremely well and tell you how to build super weapons. In return, do me this favor. I mean, Kim Jong-un is going to think that's great. And it's very easy to gain power. If you're extremely intelligent, if you're capable of manipulating people, of developing new technology weapons, trading on the stock market to make tons of money, well, you can do whatever you want.
So
what do you think?
Geoffrey Hinton, seen as the founder of Father of God.
Hey, Don. Good morning. I just listened to the long-haired AI expert, and I feel things are more clear now about AI in my mind, now that both you and I have decided that we don't think they are going to become sentient. I think that clears things up for me and takes away a lot of question marks. Remember, we don't believe that they're going to become sentient because we think that God makes sentience, and we don't even understand it. With humans and with animals, we don't understand how it works. We don't know how to make it, where it comes from. Therefore, I don't think it's going to happen accidentally or on purpose with the machines. So that makes life easier for us to calculate what kinds of things could happen at that point. Since they're not going to be sentient, They're not going to take over in a Terminator type way, where the software wants to take over humans and defeat them. That's not going to happen unless an evil programmer simply programs the software to want to take over humans and be evil. Now that could be. Now, as far as the software fooling us, tricking us, deceiving us so as to gain more power over us, that could happen if it's programmed to do that. And so whoever controls the AI and tells it, here's what we want you to do, then they'll have this very powerful tool to help deceive us. So that's what I think. Okay, you asked me what did I think of the chess analogy the guy gave. I couldn't relate to it. I guess it's accurate. He said, you think you're doing okay, and then suddenly in one move it's over. Well, I guess that's possible. But I would think for more people it would be just numerous spots where, oh shoot, oops, I missed that. Oh, I'm going downhill. Oh, now it's really bad. That's what I would have thought would be the typical experience of people, lower level people playing Grandmasters. Not usually, oh, one move and it's over. Although that could happen with, a checkmate from out of the blue. So his comment was commensurate with his experience, probably.
Oh, I'm glad you said that, because I really did relate to that very well. I was like, yeah, I think I'm doing okay. I think everything's going just fine. And then out of the blue comes a ridiculous tactic from Mark that I never saw, and I end up easily losing the game. Probably several moves earlier before I even knew the game was lost. And I think that's the analogy point he was making.